way to clean this up, I'm doing 20% off any of the remaining teams. So if you send me an offer, I pinged this one right here. Yes, I did. Pinged. So 20% off any of the remaining teams straight up. If you want to take one of the last teams, that's the easiest way. And then as a reminder, that Klinsman right there is buyer's givey for this break. So if you're in the break, you're going to get a spot into the buyer's givey. 4 teams left. Good spots too. Yeah, I sent the ping. It should have went out to everybody. So last 4 spots, we've got AC Milan, Manchester United, Bayern Munich, and Tottenham. Perfect. Thank you. Appreciate that, Nick. 20% off any remaining team if you want the whole spot. And like I said, we got a couple options, but that's going to be the easiest one to clean this up. Take it off the board. This is 6 hobby, 3 breakers delight. It's going to be supposedly guaranteed 12 autographs. So 6 for the hobby and then another 6 for the breakers delight. And the breakers delight autos, if you've seen them so far, have been really good. Just about every breakers delight box I've seen has had at least a 75 or under autograph. Most of them at 50 and under. But so AC Milan, Manchester United, Bayern Munich, Tottenham. The last 4 teams left. Again, buyers give you the Klinsman PSA 9. You're in the break, you're going to get a spot in that givey that will run at the end of the break. And then if we have interest, we can split up these teams. It's going to be a little bit harder than the whole case because it was just half and half. So this would be split into thirds. So that would be 2 hobby and 1 breakers delight. That is also an option. If there's 3 people who want to split a team, it would be, I have those prices here if anyone's interested. If you want to try to see if it would be a little less than 1/3 of the list price. So that is also an option. But like I said, it would be 1/3 of the break. So 2 hobby and 1 breakers delight. I have them split into thirds. I would just list them in the marketplace, and you can buy the 1/3, 2/3, or 3/3. 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, and then we'll break it that way. We'll do 2 hobby and then 1 breakers delight, 2 hobby, 1 breakers delight, so we can keep track. But that is an option. Bayern Munich spots would be $36 a piece. 36 for 1/3 of the Bayern Munich. So that's a discounted rate from the sticker price right now at the 1/3. So Doug, you're saying you would do 2 out of the 3, and Nate 1/3? Is that how I'm reading that? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and okay. I'm gonna make them live here, so you guys, however you want, whoever gets the 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, whatever. I'm going to take Byron out. and make the other 3 active. Okay, that should be live. There should be 3 Bayern Munich spots. All right, so Munich 2 of 3 and 3 of 3 are still up there. Nate, you want to grab one? So we've got 2 out of 3 for AC Milan between Ben and Steve. If we got one more for AC Milan, AC Milan. Let me get you that number real fast. Maybe the computer loads. Nate, you still in here for that other third of Byron? AC Milan is $42 for a third. So again, that's discounted price off the sticker too. Yeah, it's up there. 2 out of 3 should be there, I think, is what's up. Perfect. All right, so Byron's gone. Perfect. We've got 2 of 3 spots for AC Milan dibs. If we can get another for AC Milan. AC Milan at $42 for a third. And then that would just leave Manchester United and Tottenham. One spot for AC Milan, $42. Tottenham and Manchester United are also on the table. Again, you can take 20% off sticker price if you're taking the whole spot, or we can break them up into spots, into thirds as well. And then if you're still just coming in, the buyers give you Jurgen Klinsmann PSA 9 manga from 2022 Prism World Cup. Buyers give you. So if you're in the break, no matter what spots, you're going to get an entry, 1 entry per person, and we'll run that at the end of the break. Next product coming up is going to be Topps flagship. I also just saw yesterday Topps Chrome EPL pre-order. I think starts tomorrow, so that will also be interesting. Where are we at? Got it. And oh man, United too. You're awesome. All right, Tottenham and United down. That leaves just AC Milan. Nick's awesome. I hope you hit something huge in those spots. Sir Alex Marks of Excellence would be awesome. Just one more. AC Milan. We've got 2 dibs on $42 for 1/3 of the break. So if you want in on AC Milan, all right, there we go. There's the third. Let me adjust the listing. Give me just 2 seconds. Okay, those 3 spots are live. Yeah, well, we have not. I mean, out of all the stuff we've hit so far, Man United has definitely been the leanest, but it's one of the best checklists. So my hope is that it was all saving it for this last bit. I have felt kind of bad on those Man U spots because it's one of the bigger checklists and one of the more expensive spots, but we hit a couple autos, but nothing that was super crazy. All right, so Ben just needs to grab that last spot on AC Milan. Boom. All right, and we are full. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you all so much. So yeah, buyer's giving. This is going to run at the end. You do now. Wait until you see. I'll be at the show on Saturday. I assume you're going to be there. I'm going to bring you your soccer stack. You do now. Let me get these teams up so we can see them. All right, give me just a second to get these 4 up for you guys so you can see who you got. And then, so what we'll do is we'll go 1/3 at a time. So we'll do 2 hobby, 1 breakers light. That way we can keep track of which third we're in for your reference. So like I said, flagship releases on the 15th. Got that coming in. And then I think the next one after that's going to be, it looks like EPL Chrome. So that will be a big product too with Chelsea Esteval rookies again. All right, let me get this up here. Here's the spots. If you need reminded who you got. I'll scroll through it here real fast. And then, like I always do, I'll have this up and reference it for you if you need to. I haven't hit much Yamal either. So Yamal's kind of due for something. All right, so let's do our auto bounty. So if everybody should, I think everybody here has been in before. I don't think we have any new people in this one, but take the teams. We randomize a list one time. The top team on the list, if that team hits an auto, that person gets a $10 break credit. So it's a fun way to get some. All right, so here we go. Just one time, top team. Actually, I need to change the AC Milan. We'll just do one spot for each of those, and then whatever part of the break it in is in, that person will get it for the 3. Stand by. Is it just 2? Yeah, it's just 2. All right, here we go. Top team. Olympiacos. We've been killing the Olympiacos redemptions. All right, so Olympiacos, we hit an Olympiacos autograph. That spot gets $10 break credit, which I think is probably Mitch Meyer. All right, here we go. I'm going to have a lot of sticky notes up there, but it will be for all of us reference. 1 out of 3. Here we go. Start with 2 hobbies and do a Breaker's Delight. So here's our first third. Good luck, everybody. Okay, first box. Urago. Elite Society of Vinny Jr. And then Dessers. Jacob Ramsey Refractor with Lamine Yamal on the base. That's one I've not seen a ton of base Elite Yamal. It's a good sign. I have not. No, I have not done any women's other than the Donruss stuff. So obviously the U.S. women's in there. Typically, I've not gotten into any of the women's product at this point. Can't say never, but it's not in the immediate future plans. Other than, like I said, Donruss. I do Donruss that has women's in it. Silas. Pink. Tosin, 199. It's for Chelsea. And Modric. Okay, rookie. Alistair Johnson. Ageless. Drogba. Artigula. Sule. Gio Obi. Cole Campbell. Vintage. Normand. Atletico. Seshko. Chosen Ones. Samoas. Green to 99. Not auto. Kimmich. Kobe Manu. 99 is a good start for Manchester United. Good sign. Atomic. Sane. Byron. Tony Fernandez. Another ageless. Saviola. This looks like our auto. Conrad Harder. For Sporting. Sporting hits all the time. Daniel Cermak. It's not the Sporting rookie you want to see, but it's not bad. Atomic. Musa. Sala. Oscar Fletch. '30th anniversary. Lewandowski. And Pisek. Another pink. Sane. Kylian Mbappe, 125 for Real Madrid. That is Sebastian. Nice. I'll throw it up there for now. All right, so that's box 1 of the 1/3. Box 2. Martin, Virago, Erling Haaland on the vintage. Man City. Callister. Oscar on the Mystic Knights. Tina. Garnacho on the refractor. Castro for Bologna on the Atomic. Ageless Jermaine Defoe, Tottenham. Pedri, a blue 150. Vitinha, PSG. That is also Sebastian. Gabriel Pedri, Karras. Mula. Euro on the Atomic from Anu. From Pong. Quinda, rookie. George. And again. Refractor. Our auto. Jonathan David. Pau Victor. Griezmann. Gavi on the vintage. Nevis. Mystic Knights. Bakayoko. Barrett. Rose. Ruben Diaz, maybe? Yeah, Ruben Diaz to 250. Double Ruben Diaz. For Man City, that was Noah. Sane. Kanate. Kellyman. Atomic. Duque. Chris. Cole Palmer. Elite Society. Chelsea. Last four. Another pink. It is our auto. Barcola. To 125. PSG. It's going to Sebastian. PSG is loaded in this product too. At least that is our observation, I think. It's not a bunch. Henzik. Merlin. Deal. '30th AC Milan. Rafael Leao. William Saliba. Purple. 15. Good luck, everybody. Mike and Moore. Champions League. Declan Rice. 14 of 15 for Arsenal. Nick Osberg. What a nice looking card. He had a great game yesterday. Great hit. Congrats. $14 of 15. All right, here we go. Breaker's Delight. See what we got. And they've got that. So they've had this issue. I've been seeing it too online. They've got a couple of the front cards on these have been having this black dry ink. Seems like from what I've seen that it scrapes off pretty well if you have like a microfiber cloth, but it's kind of annoying. All right, so we'll go from the back, grab our inserts in our Mojo. All right, so base insert, Cerny on Mystic Knights, Natalia on the Mojo, Ryan Flamingo, PSV, Ahmad for Manchester United, Kirasi, and Javi Simons on the Mojo. It's like the 50 on the Ageless Alchemy. Rude Hullet. I think this is, let me check, see which Rude Hullet. I think Ageless was PSV. Rude Hullet. That is going to Nick Osberg. He's got an AC Milan card in here too, so I can never remember, but that is his PSV. All right, next. Got another Ageless to 150. Mikel Arteta for Arsenal. Rose Boadi for Lille. And our auto, 2 of 15 on Ageless Alchemy. Oh, that's not auto. It's just Saviola, 2 of 15 for Benfica. That's a great card too, though. That's Nick Osberg as well, 2 of 15. All right, first auto here, blue. 2 Akumi for Real Madrid, 150. That's Sebastian. And blue Mojo to 75. Bruno Fernandes, Manchester United. There you go. Nick, have yourself a Breakers case, huh? A Breakers box. That's only 1/3. That's only 1/3. We still got 4 more hobby and 2 more breakers. I'm just doing it in thirds because we have a couple teams that were bought into 3. So there's still plenty. There's still plenty left. Saviola, 15 Ageless Purple Mojo. That's pretty cool too. Get these all sleeved and we'll get moving on. We'll get something. We'll get something for y'all, then I promise. Actually, I can't promise. That would be really not wise of me. I hope. I can hope. All right. These up. All right. There's our first third. Yeah. I'm gonna clear the stage for the first third. That way I can keep the track of everything. But Declan Rice to 15. Pape to Akimi, 50, 150, 15 Saviola, and Bruno Fernandes to 75. So, all right, there's 1/3. Here's 2/3. Start with, so we did hobby and breakers. All right, here we go. Cristiani, soccer. Yeah, that would be crazy. I mean, the odds of that would be so astronomically high that I should have bought every lottery ticket if that were actually to happen. I'm on, menu. Neto, Yanis, Tosin. Rafinha, Martinez, Odegaard. Doku. Zlatan on the ageless. Urasane, vintage. Aqua. Mikel Jarizer. Jurageiser. That's the first time I've had to pronounce his name in this product. Athletic Bilbao. That was Steven Rizzo. 73 of 75. Yara Geyser. Weston McKinney on the Elite Society. Solanke on the Refractor. Atomic. Rodrigo. Hug him. Chosen ones. Theo Hernandez, Tony Hernandez, Danny Almo. Rose. Carrias, 250 for Benfica. Hangman's son. Benfica, Nick Osberg again. Williams, Haven. Casper Schmeichel on the Atomic. Hoyland, Loriences, Nunez. It's black to 10. And it's the auto. Phil Foden. Hey, Eldon, how about that? 10 out of 10 Frank Lampard for Chelsea. What a nice card. Oh, yeah. 10 out of 10. That will do, right? 10-10, Frank Lampard. Awesome. Hey, I told you I should have kept with my promise. No, that might be my favorite card that we've hit so far. I love Frank Lampard, but that is an awesome card. Morgan Rogers. Chelsea again. Pedro Neto on the 30th. Yeah, I saw somebody on Instagram posted the 25, but that was nice. Lewis Ferguson 150 for Bologna. All right, there's first box. Number 2. Box 2 of the second third. Kellyman. Natse on the vintage. Rigo, Nico Gonzalez, Pintus, Mbappe. Grief. On Yoko. Ayu. Thierry Henry, Agents Alchemy. Pink. Rodri. Hazard Agamani. 199 for Rangers. Rangers. It was Phil Moore. Holland. Javis Mons. Atomic. Isaac. Oh, yeah, it was not pretty. It was a horrible second half. Safe to say there'll be some changes. MLS. Samoas. Right. That's a Gabriel Martinelli and refractor. Yeah. You're Chris. Marcus Thornton. Nisa. Mystic Knights. Another Yamal. The most Yamal I've seen in boxes. Green to 99. Our auto, not our auto. Ilikiniana to 99 for Monaco. George Ilkinja. Monaco was on this one. Jose Fernandez. Victor Boniface. Balogun. Chosen ones. Top of the land. Kevin Merlin. Gold. Our auto should be gold auto. Simic. Champions League. Endrick to 50. Real Madrid. Sebastian. He's had great luck with that Real Madrid spot. Another banger. I'll be happy to see that tomorrow when he wakes up. Yeah, hopefully his loan stint goes well, gets him back in the picture. Didn't make his debut this weekend, but it looks like it's in the works. Dortmund. Liverpool. Virgil van Dijk on the 30th. Another pink. Eye. 125 for Liverpool. Nick Osberg. Yeah, that's not a bad box. Good 2 boxes right there, too. Or 4 boxes. Yeah. 2 boxes. Okay. Breakers. Chesko. All right, let's grab the 3 from the back. Florian Wirtz. There. Nusa. Chesko. Another purple. Maybe a redemption. Nico Williams. Barcola. First numbered 74, 75, Flo Balogun for Monaco. Adzik to 250 for Juventus. Oh, that's white. That's to 30, or pearl, I'm sorry. Pearl to 30. That is Nusa, 2 of 30 for Leipzig. That was Greg Hers, 2 of 30. Purple, Giovanni Quinda on the chosen ones. That's a great hit, too. Sporting Daniel Cermak. All right, first auto from this one. That looks like just saw the first letter. Jeremy Doku. Yeah, Man City. Jeremy Doku for Man City. Noah. And 75. Virgil van Dijk. Liverpool to 75. There you go. Nick grabbing another Liverpool. And Quinda at 15 is really nice. I'll get these all sleeved up. That was 2 out of 3. Telling you, these Breakers Delights are fantastic. Yeah, I was just saving it for the last one. These out of 30, I've seen far more out of 15s and 10s really than these pearls out of 30. I don't know why that is. It seems like they're much shorter, which obviously doesn't make sense, but nice. Consistent with that Man City spot. It's going to pay off. 75 to 199. Van Dyke was 22 of 75 with the Aqua Mojo. And that 10 out of 10 Frank Lampard. 33 of 50 Indrick. Not bad. That was 2 out of 3. Moving on. 3 out of 3. Yes, I do have to count Dooku. Clever. I see what you did there. To play on the words. I appreciate it. I'm a sucker for dad jokes. 3 out of 3. Zelensky, Chrysalis, Matisse. Diamandi, Neto, Odegaard on the Elite Society. Hard. Giannis Rafinha, Diamandi, Refractor. I think it was Yildiz. Sorry, on the back. I have not seen it yet. It's not out yet. At least it wasn't out today. Or flagship. Maulu. Mosquitas. I've been keeping my eye out for the checklist, but it has not dropped yet. Unless somebody's seen it and I have it, but I've been checking every day. They just have the spoiler kind of, here's what to expect kind of thing, but no checklist. I don't even think they've put the odds for any of the Merlin products either, which is kind of annoying, but I missed it. But as soon as the checklist drops for flagship, I'll probably start listing case break. So keep an eye out for that sometime here in the next week maybe. Hopefully sooner than that. 23.75 TCA for Liverpool. And then Ben, I'll text you, but be on the lookout for EPL Premier League Chrome. I think pre-sale starts tomorrow. Schlotterbeck, Fabian, Sancho. Opinda, Tosin, Kevin Keegan, Ageless Alchemy, Ruger. Harry Kane, Pedro Neto, Ingles. Kim, Hadzik, and Jude Bellingham. Chosen One, Dominguez. What would everybody more excited for? What would you be more excited for? Flagship or EPL Chrome? 125 from Monaco. Flagship, I think's got more names, but Chrome is going to be the better product. I don't know. I've seen some of the pictures for the early Chrome stuff looks really nice. But Stroikens, Rice, Sansit, Maeda. Well, I know for sure we're getting Flagship, so hopefully both. Deco, Ageless, Manny. Pink, like sporting colors. This is another Giovanni Quinda auto. That's gonna be crazy. Watkins, it is 118, 199. Man, I cannot stop pulling Quinda autos. It's a good problem to have. Daniel Cermak. yeah, yes. That's fair, Alden. That's fair. Most of the time I can. Lewandowski. Leverkusen on the 30th. Picture bone face. Pavlovich. And last pack of box 1 of part 3. Man City colors. Rodri, 199. All right, box 2 of Hobby for third part. Yeah, Doug, there's going to be a bunch of names in that flagship. I always butcher his name. I can never remember how to say it. But the Argentinian rookie for Real Madrid, you know who I'm talking about. There's going to be Estevao is going to have Topps rookie for flagship. Carl will have rookie. Barca's got a couple that are going to be. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of names on that rookie checklist for flagship. Hurts. Yeah, another Quinda. It might be the fourth or fifth, Quinda. Out of 75, rookie Kyle Watton. 75 for Dortmund. Dortmund is Jose Fernandez. Watton to 9 out of 75. Let's see, Cole Campbell in the Atomic. Solanke on top him, 30th. Odegaard. Rose. Pedri, 250. Some Barca others. That's Eldon. Kyoko, the vintage. Diaz. Kyle Watton. Slaughterbeck. Lucas Bergball. Algan. Simic for Anderlecht. De Bruyne. Xabi Alonso. Bayern Munich. Pellegrini. Green to 99. Obi. 18 of 99. Manchester United. It's a second out of 99, I think. Obi, right? Nice. Simic. Larry. Chesko. The Atomic. Very good at Paul. Harder. Nowhere. Gittins. Last three. Alvarez and Mbappe. Castro. Cerny. Tony Fernandez. Rodri. 250. Man City. Okay, that's it for the hobby. Last Breakers Delight. See gold emoji already. Grab the 3 back. Cellini, Ageless, Jonathan David, Solzai, Aye, Art Guler, Cole Campbell, first numbered to 75, Kayasaka, 8 of 75, Arsenal, Rafael Leao, 125, AC Milan, Jude Bellingham, 250, 152 of 250, Gold Chosen Ones, Carrias, Benfica, and our first auto, Aqua, Lenny Euro for Manchester United, 46 of 75. And Ellen Kenyatta to 49 of 50. Monaco. Nice looking card too. Euro to 75. Arias, 50. And you had a much better break this time than we've had in the past, for sure. All right, let me get these sleeved. Yeah, Liverpool did well too. And then stick around because we got the buyer's givey for that Klinsmann PSA 9. Give me just a few minutes. Get that up and running. All right. Congrats, all those. Was it in here? All right. Give me just 2 minutes to get all these names. Yeah, Messi and Yamal. Yeah, we did not hit anything really noteworthy. Yeah, no, Messi has no base. So it was all Messi's basically I mean his grail, base autos, all autos. Yeah, it's one of those that if it hits, really no matter what hits, it hits great. All right. So here we go. This will be the buyer's gibby for the Klinsmann. Sure, I get it so everybody can see it. Inner we had a couple. I think there was like a black and white out of 35 for Martinez we hit once, I remember. Nothing. I don't think we hit an Inter auto. All right. 16 buyers in this break. Everybody make sure you see your name. This is pulled just right off the sell sheet, so should be everybody. All right, so we'll see how many times we're going to do this. Roll 2. 9 times. Top name is the winner. Good luck. And Doug Martin. Congrats, taking down the Klinsman. PSA 9 Mega. Cool card. Oh, man. Yeah, what Ben said. No, not what Ben said. Just kidding. All right, everybody. I appreciate you. Like I said, keep an eye out. This is all of the Merlin, so that's it for the Merlin. Keep an eye out here within the next, hopefully this week they get the checklist out for flagship. If they do, I'll just go ahead and drop the breaks in, and that releases the week of the 15th. And yeah, so we'll go from there. Probably no show next Sunday in preparation for flagship. And then once we get flagship, we'll schedule something, whether it's release day or we just wait till Sunday. We'll see. But thanks, everybody. Appreciate you. Again, just a reminder, if you don't want base, send me a message, and then we donate any base. But if I don't hear from you, everything's shipped, and this will close out everything. So everything that's here is going to get shipped. So we'll start fresh with flagship. Yep. Oh, then we'll get in touch and I'll get you your stuff. So yeah, there you go. Just pass it around the MBB marketplace. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Until next time, I will talk to you later.